that when God imparts saving faith to a soul, radical and real effects will follow. One cannot be raised from the dead without there being a consequent walking in newness of life. One cannot be the subject of a miracle of grace being wrought in the heart without a noticeable change being apparent to all who know Him. Where a supernatural root has been implanted, supernatural fruit must issue therefrom. Not that sinless perfection is attained in this life, nor that the evil principle, the flesh, is eradicated from our beings, or even purified. Nevertheless, there is now a yearning after perfection. There is a spirit resisting the flesh. There is a striving against sin, and more. There is a growing in grace and a pressing forward along the narrow way which leadeth to heaven. One serious error so widely propagated today in Orthodox circles, which is responsible for so many souls being deceived, is the seemingly Christ-honoring doctrine that it is His blood which alone saves any sinner. Satan is very clever. He knows exactly which bait to use for every place in which he fishes. Many a company would indignantly resent a preacher's telling them that getting baptized and eating the Lord's Supper were God's appointed means for saving the soul. Yet most of these same people will readily accept the lie that it is only by the blood of Christ we can be saved. That is true Godwards, but it is not true manwards. The work of the Spirit in us is equally essential as the work of Christ for us. Let the hearer carefully ponder the whole of Titus 3:5. Salvation is twofold. It is both legal and experimental, and consists of justification and sanctification. Moreover, I owe my salvation not only to the Son, but to all three persons in the Godhead. Alas, how little is this realized today, and how little is it preached. First and primarily, I owe my salvation to God the Father, who ordained and planned it, and who chose me unto salvation. 2 Thessalonians 2:13. In Titus 2:4, it is the Father who is denominated God our Savior. Secondly, and meritoriously, I owe my salvation to the obedience and sacrifice of God the Son incarnate, who performed as my sponsor everything which the Lord required and satisfied all its demands upon me. Thirdly, and efficaciously, I owe my salvation to the regeneration, sanctifying, and preserving operations of the Spirit.